today doing some pond fishing. This is actually where it all began, right here where my bass fishing inspiration came from, is this little farm pond. And yes, it's stocked, but God, like 4 or 5 years ago, the people that own this put some fish in here and stocked it. And now there's some great bass in here. Actually, there's some monster bass in here. This morning we're gonna start with probably some topwater. It's a little bit shaded over here on this side of the pond. So we're gonna throw some topwater, then maybe like a swim bait, something along those lines. Probably about 45 degrees this morning, so it's a bit chilly, but it's gonna warm up to be a beautiful fall day here in Texas. Let's go catch some fish. All right, let me show you what I'm starting with this morning. This is the Mad Max Topwater Popper by Monster Bass. It's about 2.5 inches in size. So smaller, it's actually less than 2.5 inches in size. So a smaller profile, especially out here when I'm on a pond. I don't really want to create a lot of commotion, but it's something small, especially in the fall right now, that mimics a small little bait fish. It's got a pretty good knock to it. But something to mimic bait fish on the top of the water, cause some disturbance, might just draw a strike. So we're gonna try this morning. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna move over to a swim and runner, a little bit of a bladed swim bait with an underspin, and I think that'll do the trick as well. But I'm hoping to catch fish on both of these. So let's give these a try. And if that don't work, then we'll slow it down and fish a worm off the bottom or something like that. But this is what we're gonna start with. All right, so I've had some requests to share kind of what I'm using and what some of the setups are. So this is actually the Lew's LFS bait caster. It's a $99 reel by Lew's. It's probably one of the best $99 reels on the market, in my opinion. And because I'm throwing top water right now, I've got monofilament tied on. I believe it's either 12 or 14 pound test, maybe 12, on a medium action rod. So that's what I'm starting with. And then we'll move on to maybe one of the other setups. Now, I've not seen a lot of activity since I've been out here so far this morning. So I'm going to try to work this probably a little slower than you normally would with a popper. Because again, I'm not seeing just a ton of activity right now. So I'm going to try just maybe a little bit of a quieter presentation, and then if we need to a little bit later, we can enhance it a little bit. Oh, there's one right there. Little one. It's like the third cast, guys. Third cast. Heck yeah. Alright, you saw the cadence of how I was working that? Relatively slow. And that fish is cold, 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 which tells me the water's cold. I need to grab some pliers real fast. But, awesome. First fish. Very quickly, right there, on that topwater popper, the Mad Max. All right, popped out pretty easy. Let's get him back in the water. I'm going to release him over here on this side because I'm trying to fish back over on the other side. Let's get it good. Oh, I was trying to make that a quiet release. He didn't go quietly though. Alright, let's see if we can't get a bigger one now. So a good rule of thumb when you're fishing with trebles is to carry some pliers with you, because you don't want to just stick in your fingers in the fish's mouth full of trebles. So I'm working it through the shade, kind of the shade in the sun over here. In case you weren't aware, fish do not have eyelids. So just like you don't like looking up into the sun, they don't like looking up into the sun either. So the more you can keep your topwater lures, not to say you can't ever fish them in the sun, but on overcast days, cloudy days, I've just found that they work better, or for example in the shade. Got one. Oh, he came off. Dang it. Oh, there's another one hit it right then. Oh, he came off again too. I clearly am not doing a good enough job setting the hook. Man, that last one was a little bit better. And I missed it. Oh, got one. It's a little better. Oh. Came off right there at the bank. Now my lure's wrapped up here in the tree. Oh no. Son of a gun. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Tell me, guys. What am I doing wrong here? What is going on here? That's not a good sign. Lure in the tree's not a good sign. I'm clearly not setting the hook very well. I think I'm just not. That's 3 fish now that I've missed. I don't know. But I'm going to climb the tree and I'm going to get my lure back. I can tell you that much. The fish are hungry this morning. And right now they're eating topwater. And I'm going to keep feeding them. Alright, quick update. There's the tree. There's the lure. Got back my popper. Jeez Louise. Alright. I'm like waylaying this next fish. Just so you guys know, you're about to see an epic hook set on this next fish. Like I'm not even playing around. We're not missing another one. I'm not sure that the sunny side of this pond will work on topwater, but I'm willing to give it a try. Alright, I'm going to tie on now the Swimming Runner. Also came out on Monster Bass box. I believe this was the September box, maybe? Yes, September. You've already saw me in my last video land a decent sized fish with this lure. I'm going to try it out here today. And because the sun's up, I may try to tone down the white, this white paddle tail just a little bit by adding more of a natural color. Paddle tail on the back. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this white off, which is what I caught the fish on last time. Put this back in the packaging here, keep that there, and instead we're going to switch it over to, where you at? Nope. There we go. These big bite baits. This is a 3.5 inch cane thumper. put this bad boy on here, a little bit more of a natural color. Since they are chasing shad right now and some bait fish, and with the underspin, this should be phenomenal if I can rig it straight. There's the profile I'm looking for. That bait fish, kind of that ghost watermelon red, I believe is what this color is. Great little profile, not too big, nice eye on the front, and a little willow blade underspin. Yes, sir. Alright, they did not want the swimming runner. We're going to slow it down a little more, tie on a worm, fish the bottom, and give it some pops off the bottom, see if that works. Let's try the Texas rig. Alright, I think we're going to go with the Yum Thumping Dinger. Or Swimming Dinger, sorry, this is a Swimming Dinger. Alright, I think they want it a little bit slower, so I'm going to put up the Swimming Dinger, and I think I have a red Thumping Dinger. Yeah, the Thumping Dinger, that one's green. Yeah, there's that juicy red color. This is the red bug, and that red bug, something about that red bug color with kind of the black, or the kind of the, I don't know if those are more like a blue, black and blue flake inside of it. Maybe more of a blue flake. But there's something about that color that fish seem to love, especially when the water is a little bit cooler. So that's what I'm going to go to right now. We're going to try this out. Because right now, other than hitting the top water earlier, which maybe I shouldn't have abandoned, maybe I got rid of it too quick, they haven't really been doing much else. Really not much activity at all in terms of fish chasing anything. So we're going to try the red Thumping Dinger, and fish are a little bit slower, and see if we can't come up with something. Now you would think with it being a colder day and cooler water, the fish should be out more in the sun, but right now they seem to be all congregating over here in the shade. That may also be where the bait fish are. There's one. There's one. Oh, that was a little guy. He didn't even have it. He did not even have that in his mouth. He literally just had the tail end of it and just pulled it right down the hook. Tell you what, guys, if this doesn't work in just a few minutes, I'm going to go tie back that popper back on. And that's probably what you're all sitting here screaming at me to do. Like, hey, idiot. You were catching fish on the popper a minute ago. Or at least they were biting it. Why'd you change? Well, I changed because I wanted to try something different. I mean, I like to challenge myself a little bit, and I had shown that I could catch fish with the popper and the Mad Max. I wanted to try something different. Alright, so quit yelling at me. I know, I'm an idiot. You got to give the people what they want. In this particular case, you got to give the fish what they want. And what they want is the Mad Max popper. Well, that's going to be a wrap on fishing the farm pond. Caught one this morning. 3 or 4, I guess it was almost 4 of them came off the hook. 2 of them were decent size. They were probably 2.5, 3 pounders just by the feel of the tug. And were decent fish and ended up coming off. So clearly with that little Mad Max popper, I've got to set the hook even more. Now, what's cool about that popper was it actually did not come in any of the monster bass boxes that I received. It came from one probably 2 or 3 months ago. But I was able to hop on the website, find that particular lure, order it, and get it shipped to me in just a couple of days. Now, I ordered the wrong color, and Monster Bass customer service did a phenomenal job of changing it to the bone color, which is what I was throwing before it actually shipped. So I was able to change it, get it, use it, and today was the first time I caught a fish with it. First time I even tried it, probably the 4th cast. Landed that small one, and then really they were tearing it up all morning. I could not set the hook, and that's my fault. They're actually great hooks. They're phenomenal hooks. Very stout, very sharp. It's not the hook's fault. It is the fisherman's fault. Normally, I like to blame other things, but today I only am blaming myself. So, anyways, check out Monster Bass. I'm going to drop a discount code right here, Lone Star 15. All right, go hit the link below, or if you're on Instagram, hit my profile, then hit the link Monster Bass. Go sign up. The Regional Pro Box is legit. I've got one right here. I've not yet opened it and unboxed it yet for the October box, and November just shipped to me as well. Actually, I've already opened the October box. I know what's in it, but I haven't shown it yet. But the November box just shipped as well. Sign up right now. It's the first of the month, and you're going to be the first one, or one of the first ones to get the new November box. So hit the link below in the description. Use code LONESTAR15 right here. Use that. Get $15 off. Get the Regional Pro box or the basic box, whichever one you want. But the Regional Pro box is better in my opinion. It's a better value. And the pros at Monster Bass pick the baits that are specific for your region. So you're not getting baits that are the same as everyone else in the country. You're getting baits that are specific to your region to catch fish. So hit it. Use the discount code, save $15 off, and get signed up today. Holler at me if you do, and I'll share it on Instagram. All right, thanks guys as always for subscribing and liking this video. Comment below, I don't know, what you're doing right now to catch fish in the fall, or what I was doing wrong back there to miss those fish. But anyways, leave me a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, if nobody's told you, God loves you, and so do I. And until next time, peace out, friends.